Welcome to part 2 of our deep dive into the U.S. Army rank structure. In part 1, we covered the entire enlisted path, the backbone of the Army, from the brand new private, all the way up to the Sergeant Major of the Army. If you missed that, the link is down below. Definitely check it out first. We left off asking which path you were most curious about next. Today, we're tackling the other two crucial pillars: the highly specialized warrant officers and the command-focused commissioned officers. Plus, we'll finally uncover the story behind that legendary 5-star general rank. Let's jump right back in. First up, let's explore a unique and often misunderstood group within the Army structure: the warrant officers. These soldiers aren't quite enlisted, not quite commissioned officers in the traditional sense. They are highly specialized technical and tactical experts, masters of their craft in specific fields such as aviation, intelligence analysis, cyber operations, ordnance, or maintenance. They occupy a unique rank structure positioned between the senior enlisted NCOs and the commissioned officers, providing vital expertise that requires extensive training and experience. The journey typically begins as Warrant Officer 1, or WO1. These individuals are appointed by the Secretary of the Army, usually selected from the experienced enlisted ranks based on their technical aptitude and leadership potential. WO1s represent the base level, focusing intently on developing their deep technical expertise and foundational leadership skills, often under the close supervision and mentorship of more senior warrant officers. Following WO1 is the Chief Warrant Officer 2, or CW2. Unlike WO1s, CW2s and higher warrant officers are commissioned by the President. CW2s are considered intermediate-level technical and tactical experts. They often lead specialized teams and advise commanders at the battalion level, effectively bridging the gap between enlisted soldiers and commissioned officers within their specific technical domain by translating commanders' intent into technical action. Progressing further, we encounter the Chief Warrant Officer 3, or CW3. These are advanced-level experts who provide critical guidance, supervision, and mentorship to junior warrant officers and enlisted soldiers within their field. They often operate at levels ranging from team to brigade, offering expert advice and leadership in complex technical and tactical operations. Next is the Chief Warrant Officer 4, or CW4. CW4s are senior-level experts, serving as key mentors to junior warrant officers and acting as trusted advisors to commanders on complex technical matters and warrant officer career development. They typically serve at the brigade level and higher echelons, playing a significant role in planning and executing operations at strategic levels. At the very top of this specialized corps is the Chief Warrant Officer 5, or CW5. This is the highest and rarest warrant officer rank, awarded only to those demonstrating unparalleled technical and tactical mastery, strong leadership acumen, and a deep understanding of joint operations and innovation. CW5s are the most experienced leaders within the Warrant Officer Corps, advising senior Army leaders, including general officers, on strategic issues within their field. They represent the absolute peak of technical proficiency and leadership within their specialized domain. Now, finally, we arrive at the commissioned officers. These are the Army's designated managers and leaders, holding command authority granted by the President through a formal commission. They are responsible for planning operations, leading troops, and making critical decisions. Their career path progresses from direct tactical leadership roles in smaller units up to strategic command positions overseeing vast organizations. The journey commences at Second Lieutenant, easily identified by a single gold bar. As the entry-level officer rank, a second lieutenant typically leads a platoon consisting of 15 to 50 soldiers for a period of about 18 to 24 months. During this crucial initial assignment, they work closely with an experienced platoon sergeant, learning the fundamentals of leadership in a demanding, hands-on environment. Next is First Lieutenant, distinguished by a single silver bar. A first lieutenant often continues to serve as a platoon leader, solidifying their tactical skills, or may transition into specialized roles or serve as a staff officer within a company or battalion, gaining broader experience beyond direct command. Promotion to first lieutenant is usually automatic after approximately 18 to 24 months of satisfactory service as a second lieutenant. Reaching captain, marked by 2 parallel silver bars, represents a significant step in an officer's career. Captains typically command companies, which are larger units of about 100 to 150 soldiers. In this role, they work closely with the first sergeant and are ultimately responsible for the unit's training, readiness, and mission accomplishment. Alternatively, captains may serve as key staff officers at the battalion level, contributing to planning and operations, and are considered a crucial developmental experience for future advancement. Moving into the field grade ranks, we have Major, recognized by a gold oak leaf insignia. Majors primarily serve as staff officers at the battalion or brigade level. They often hold key leadership positions within the staff, such as the operations officer, known as the S3, responsible for planning and synchronizing operations, or the executive officer, who serves as the commander's second in command for staff functions. Their experience gained in previous roles is vital for coordinating complex activities. Next is Lieutenant Colonel, wearing a silver oak leaf. Lieutenant Colonels typically command battalions, units of around 800 soldiers, which is considered a major and highly influential command responsibility. They may also serve as senior staff officers at the brigade level, or higher, overseeing critical functions. At 06, we find the Colonel, identified by a silver eagle insignia. Colonels command brigades, which are large, complex formations of around 5,000 soldiers, or hold very senior staff positions at the division level or higher headquarters. This is the highest field grade rank, representing years of proven leadership and operational expertise. Now we enter the esteemed realm of the generals, the strategic leaders of the Army, easily identified by the silver stars they wear. The first general officer rank is 07, Brigadier General, wearing 1 star. They typically serve as a deputy commander to a major general, assisting in the leadership of a division, or they may lead specialized commands or agencies, gaining crucial experience in high-level strategic decision-making. Following them is 08, Major General, distinguished by 2 stars. Major generals command divisions, large and powerful units of approximately 14,000 soldiers, or oversee major Army installations and commands. Their responsibilities encompass both military operations and the administration of their assigned post. Next is Lieutenant General, wearing 3 stars. Lieutenant Generals command corps-level organizations, which consist of multiple divisions, or lead major Army commands responsible for broad functional areas, such as training and doctrine command or forces command. They also hold top staff positions within the department of the Army headquarters. At the highest level of active service within the Army is 010, General, proudly wearing 4 stars. Generals command the largest Army organizations, such as major Army commands operating globally, or serve in the most senior and influential roles within the U.S. military structure, including the Army Chief of Staff or as members of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, providing military advice directly to the President and the Secretary of Defense. We've journeyed through the enlisted ranks in Part 1, and now the Warrant Officer and Commissioned Officer paths, all the way to the 4-star General. But what about that rarest rank I teased? The unique and prestigious title belongs to General of the Army, the 5-star General. This rank is exceptionally rare, reserved by Congress only for periods of major wartime mobilization, and signifies supreme command authority over vast military forces, often entire theaters of operation. It is the American equivalent of a field marshal in other nations' armies. Only 5 legendary military figures were awarded the modern 5-star rank during and immediately after the immense global conflict of World War II. George C. Marshall, Douglas MacArthur, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Henry H. Arnold, who uniquely also held the rank of General of the Air Force, and finally Omar Bradley, who received his 5th star in 1950 during the Korean War. No officer has held this rank since Bradley passed away in 1981, cementing its status as a truly historic and almost mythical position within the U.S. Army's long and storied structure, representing the absolute zenith of military leadership during times of national crisis. And there you have it. Across 2 videos, we've explained every single rank in the United States Army, from the newest private learning the ropes in Part 1, through the highly skilled expert warrant officers, the commanding commissioned officers, all the way up to the strategic 4-star generals and the legendary 5-star rank we covered today. Each position plays a vital and distinct role within the complex, hierarchical, and powerful machinery of the U.S. Army. Understanding this entire structure provides a much clearer and deeper appreciation for how this incredible force operates, maintains its readiness, and accomplishes its missions around the globe. What aspect of the officer ranks or the 5-star general story did you find most surprising today? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you found this 2-part breakdown valuable, please do me a favor and smash that like button on both videos. And make sure you subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of military structures, fascinating history, and unexplained mysteries. Thanks for watching.